On Saturday, February 22nd, 2020, Deontay Wilder will climb into the ring to defend his WBC Heavyweight Championship title against Tyson Fury for the second time. What will Wilder need to do to get the victory? And what changes will Fury need to do to win the title? We'll be breaking down this rematch and be making our predictions for the fight. My name is Vernon F. Miller, and this is Sports News Stream, where we provide the latest content in sports. Please, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you can be notified of all the latest content we upload. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you, and please comment along with hitting that like button. We reply to all comments. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury first met December 1st, 2018 at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Let's take a look at the first fight and look at some key points for both fighters. We're going to start with Deontay Wilder. And the first thing that stood out with Wilder was the issue he had with Fury's ring generalship and head movement. Wilder wasn't able to land a consistent amount of shots on Fury, which at times made Wilder visibly frustrated. Wilder had a serious problem cutting off the ring, which made his jab and power shots null and void, especially early on in the early rounds of the fight. As you can see, Wilder was swinging wild, no pun intended, and clearly was missing Fury with all types of counter shots and basic responses. These techniques are pretty much basic and should have been something that Wilder, at the very least, should have been ready for, and if he wasn't ready for it, he should have been able to at least adjust midway through the fight. Secondly, Wilder had no head movement when it came to Fury's peppering of the jab, which stalled Wilder's offense and basically had Wilder following Fury around the ring, which pretty much played into Fury's offensive traps, where he was able to set up shots, set traps, and pretty much score at will with the judges, with combinations, feints, slips, and head movements. If Wilder wants to win this fight, he's going to have to be more technically active with head movement, cutting the ring off, and setting up his shots with combinations that's going to have to start with the jab, which could ultimately lead to a knockout, which he's going to need to win the fight. Now let's take a look at Tyson Fury. As you can see, in the first fight, Tyson Fury had a great ring generalship, great movement, great feints, great hand speed, landing the jab, landing combinations at will on Deontay Wilder, which had Wilder visibly frustrated, especially earlier on in the fight. The problem was for Fury that no matter how many times he touched Deontay Wilder, he couldn't hurt him. He couldn't hurt him at all. Maybe stun him a little bit, but Deontay Wilder kept coming. Sources close to the Tyson Fury camp is claiming Fury will be coming into the ring at least 20 pounds heavier for power purposes. Because the first fight, Tyson Fury realized that no matter what combinations he was hitting Deontay Wilder with, he wasn't hurting him. And in that situation, you have to fight the perfect fight against a guy like Deontay Wilder. And for him to try to do that for 12 rounds will be a daunting task. Now, the interesting question is going to be, as far as any real adjustments, the only adjustment Tyson Fury is going to have to really make is bulking up to land those power shots. Because if he has to move around the ring for 12 rounds, trying to outbox and outmaneuver a stalker like Deontay Wilder, that is definitely going to be a daunting task. And by him adding 20 pounds on, and him being 20 pounds heavier than he was the previous fight, fatigue issues definitely could be setting in, which could possibly make it a quick night for Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury pretty much got dropped twice by Deontay Wilder the first fight because of fatigue issues. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out with the adjustments Fury's going to try to present to Deontay Wilder. So that being said, in all, it's going to be a very interesting fight. Both fighters are going to be bringing their A game. However, I feel Tyson Fury is going to need to have the same performance he had in the first fight to get this win. And I just don't believe Fury's going to be able to keep that up for 12 rounds, especially coming in 20 pounds heavier, if the rumors are correct with that. Him being 20 pounds heavier, trying to move around and pretty much pick his shots and pop shot and pepper his shots with a stalker who has dynamite in either hand, can knock you out with either hand, and you pretty much can't hurt him, you can't stop him, you can't stall him, you can't stun him. I just don't see Tyson Fury being able to withstand that storm, knowing that Deontay Wilder is definitely coming into the ring this time in the fight with murderous intentions. Like Deontay Wilder said, you have to be perfect the whole fight. I just have to be perfect for one shot. And I believe that's what's going to happen. Deontay Wilder wins this by knockout in the late rounds. So, what do you think? Do you disagree with this, or do you think Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury is claiming that it's going to be a second round knockout, he's going to knock out Deontay Wilder in 2 rounds? Do you see that happening, or do you see Deontay Wilder actually coming out as the victor in this fight? Leave a comment in the comment boxes and in the comment section and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, and we definitely appreciate all the love and support. And don't forget to check out the fight February 22nd on pay-per-view, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury for the WBC Heavyweight Championship title. That's all we have for right now. We're on to the next one.